time again, the guitars are out, my friends are in the barnyard. Grab a bell or grab a stool, we're gonna pick a bit and sing a few in the barnyard. People of all music kind, come on in because it's time. It don't matter what's your style, it don't matter who you are. You may be the next big star in the barnyard.
Come on in the house. Welcome to the Barnyard Jamboree. My name's Kenny Dean, and again, we're going to have a good time. 30-minute show, nothing but music, a little talking. You said, well, Kenny, who's this guy standing here? Well, let me tell you what, he just walked in. I said, hey, you want to pick up a guitar? And he said, I don't know how to play one. Okay, you want to sing a song? Well, I don't know how. Well, Roger Vines. I'm just picking at you because he and we've been knowing each other for many years now.
Yeah, he stuck a dollar bill right in there, and so give him to play something.
He'd do anything. I'm telling you what's true. Hey, thanks for being with us tonight. You got three songs that Roger's going to sing tonight. Some upbeat, some that make you think about what's been going on in our country. We'll be right back.
Bezlo's Cafe and Bar is Lake Martin's newest sensation destination. Bezlo's is located in the heart of downtown Eclectic and has ridiculously good food that you can't get anywhere else. With gourmet pizzas, 42 beers, 20 different wines, and as well as the lake's best seafood and steaks. Bezlo's has billiards, darts, cornhole, and more. Plus, karaoke every Thursday night and live music on the weekends. Join us for happy hour from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. for $2 domestics or $3 wells. Bezlo's Cafe.
Music Depot next to Depot Gun and Pawn is the home of the unknown guitar man. But Music Depot is a true music store with a huge selection of Alvarez and Fender acoustics and Fender Expo system for a great home entertainment sound with a price that will fit your budget. Music Depot has a repair shop to fix just about any guitar problem. If you're a music lover, you're going to love the selection you have to choose from at Music Depot on Highway 280 next to Depot Gun and Pawn in Alex City.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marcia Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marcia Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marcia Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Lake Area Realty is Lake Martin's Century 21 real estate company that proudly serves all the Lake Martin area. Rhonda Gaskin and her staff of caring professional realtors offers full sales for buyers and sellers in the area and can even help you with finding rentals or managing your current property. Whether it's your dream lake home, waterfront property, area family home in town, or just a starter home, Lake Area Realty can handle it all and advise you on all your needs. Buying and selling real estate is important to the professionals at Century 21. Lake Area Realty are your friends in real estate. Call or visit lakearearealty.net.
There's a lot going on right now. Had the hurricane over in Houston and a hurricane bearing down on Florida. So one of the things that occurred to me was, after that comes through, there's always somebody has to go back in and get the power back on first thing. And I wrote this song a few years back when I was at home and the power went out, and I was frustrated not having power till it dawned on me that somebody's out there working in this weather getting my power turned back on. And so it kind of humbled me a little bit. So I decided to write the song. It's about heroes you don't see in the news, dedicated to linemen.
Clock says 1 a.m. when he gets the call. The tree is on the lines somewhere in Omaha. So he leaves his little angels with his wife at home in bed, puts that lineman's helmet on his head. And he drives into the night with the wipers slapping rain. He can hear the howling wind as the storm picks up again. When he finds a broken line, he climbs up on the pole. Somewhere in the dark, the power comes back on. Here's to the men out working in the weather, who do the work that no one else would do. Working with their hands in gloves of leather, heroes you don't see in the news. 1,000 miles away in the Gulf of Mexico, a hurricane is raging on the coast. And there's a parking lot on the interstate just trying to get out, as a line of bucket trucks are headed south. Now the streets are black as coal when the crews begin to show. The power lines are down, they hang on broken poles, but the linemen go to work as they move from road to road to make it safe again for the families to come home. Here's to the men out working in the weather, who do the work that no one else would do, working with their hands in gloves of leather, heroes you don't see in the news. There are men and women like them all across this land. They're an army of workers who stand ready on demand. They do not fear the dark nor shudder at the cold. They go where few would ever go. Here's to the men out working in the weather, who do the work that no one else would do, working with their hands in gloves of leather, heroes you don't see in the news. Don't see in the news.
Wow, wow. Another day, another night in the Barnyard Jamboree. Thanks for being with us. And I've been knowing this guy for many, many years, and he's a songwriter, he's a singer, a retired county agent. Man, now you know who I'm talking about now from Coosa County, the one and only Roger the Dodger Vines.
Hey, Kenny, good to see you too.
You know, I was thinking about this, and this is the honest truth. I don't, as many folks as I've seen sing and write songs and enjoy, I don't think anybody enjoys singing a song any better than you do.
Well, I have a good time.
I know you do.
You know, I just love music,
It shows.
I love funny stuff. I love serious songs. I just love a little bit of all kinds of stuff.
Well, I was just thinking about that. The serious stuff that you do, that you've heard, that you will hear, it's from the heart. And it's the same thing about the silly stuff. It's from the heart. It's it's having fun with it.
Well, you know, some of my songs have a real story behind them. So it's kind of factual. Most of them, my wife always reminds me to say they are fiction. You know, some of the songs I write about, you know, like I do a song called Double Wide Wife. She says, you make sure you tell them that's a fictional song.
Oh, we have to pay attention to our wives and girlfriends out there. But writing is not easy. Not just anybody can do that. Now, you tell them about the songwriters associations that you're associated with.
Yeah, it's you know, I started writing back in high school, but a group came to Weogupka, of all places. Weogupka's a small place.
I love it,
and
though.
it's called NSAI, which is Nashville Songwriters Association International. And they've got chapters all over basically all over the world. But there's a bunch of them all over the country, and like 6 of them in Alabama. Most of them are in the bigger cities where you find them. Well, they started a chapter in Weogupka, and so I got involved with them and started writing pretty regular then. And Corinne Lackey was leading it up, and her son Frankie and her husband James were involved with it. And I just fell in love with it. I mean, just writing songs and meeting other songwriters and seeing what they're coming up with. Because everybody writes a little different.
Yeah.
You know, they have a different flavor of what they're going to write, and you never know.
Does any of that group write together now, or have y'all written together?
Yeah, we've done some co-writing.
Okay.
And some of them co-write more than others. And
I've done a little bit of co-writing. There's a fellow up in Nashville I do some co-writing with, and we do it by internet, by Skyping. And
that just blows my mind.
It is.
You know, but that's the way it's done now.
Oh yeah, the world's different. You know, people are connected. So and but you know, what I like about it is, you know, you'll be driving down the road and a hook or an idea will hit you, and I have to pull off the side of the road and write it down or get it in my phone, because if you don't get it then, you'll lose it. I've even gotten up in the middle of the night and gone to my computer, you know, to get it down.
Have you ever lost one? You had one and you didn't put it down?
Well, particularly like if something hits me at night, and I'll have a melody in my head. Well, I don't want to sing out loud and wake the wife and kids or the dog up. And so I'll type up the words, and I said, well, I'll remember that the next morning. When I get up the next morning, I'm thinking, what was that melody? I just can't come up with it,
wow.
You know. So yeah, you got to grab them when they drop on you.
A lot of times they're lost forever, and you never can tell when you're going to have that song.
Yeah.
That may be the number one song.
Oh yeah.
For big time. I mean, you just never know.
We just got back from Gatlinburg for the Smoky Mountain Songwriter Festival.
That first time you've done that?
No, about the third time I've been
Okay,
up there.
okay.
And I've got to perform at a couple restaurants and places up there at this one. And but one of the guys that was up there, gosh, I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, he helped write.
That happens when you hang around me. You just draw a blank.
Yeah, but
make it up.
Yeah, he helped write the song. I've been watching you. I'm your buckaroo.
Yeah.
What's the name of that song?
Yeah. Rhett Akins, I believe.
Yeah, but what's the name of the song? It was in it. He's riding in a car and he spills his Happy Meal in his lap. And,
good song.
I've been watching you.
Yeah.
That's the name of about a kid watching his dad. And so he was up there and he explained that song, and somebody was talking about that, and he said he had his son in the back, and they stopped real quick and he spilled his food, and a 4-letter word came out, and so anyway they turned it into a whole song, and that went like number one for a long time.
I think about this a lot. I'm not a song writer, but I think about some songs that I've heard over the years. I'm thinking, why? It's right there in front of you. Why? Tell the story. Why didn't I think of that song? I mean, and then I hear these songs over, and these thousands and thousands of songs over the years, and you think, how can anybody write one more song? Well, we'll take a break, and maybe we'll have the answer when we come back.
For authentic Mexican food, there's only one choice, and that's Carlos Mexican Grill, offering a wide variety of Mexican cuisine that's sure to satisfy. Try the Quesarola Grill, Burrito California, or the delicious quesadilla fajitas. Carlos also offers a fresh Mexican lunch buffet every day from 11 to 2. Celebrating a birthday, Carlos has a ton of space with great food to celebrate. Carlos Mexican Grill provides you with the true taste of Mexico in every dish. Stop by at 136 Wheeler Street in Alexander City and make a run for the border.
Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union, is growing, and we want you to grow with us. Our brand new location is going to be opening soon in Alexander City, and we're offering a CD special going on right now. 15-month CD at 1.25%. This is a limited time offer. It's valid at all branches for new money only. Start a new relationship and trust your money and your time with the credit union that truly cares about you. Heritage South Credit Union, coming soon to Alexander City. Heritage South Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
We have a promise to keep with this community, our pledge of respect for your family and your needs in every funeral arrangement.
A funeral is a time that calls for consideration.
For that reason, we won't consider anyone else.
For a full range of funeral services with sensitivity, compassion, and respect, call Radney Funeral Home at 256-234-2511 or Langley Funeral Home at 256-896-2571. Your hometown funeral homes.
Skag, the toughest name in lawnmowers. Unmatched quality and performance for over 3 decades. The clear choice, the best mower money can buy for work or at home. Top lawn care professionals and discerning homeowners know that Skag means productivity and reliability. Every Skag mower is proudly built right here in the USA. Don't settle for anything less than simply the best. Skag.
Satterfield Outdoor Living on Highway 280 in Alex City.
At the Medicine Shop, we're dedicated to the idea that quality pharmacy care means more than just prompt prescriptions. When you come to the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, you'll be able to count on dependable care from a knowledgeable pharmacist. The Medicine Shop is the only compounding pharmacy in the area, and we offer the shingles vaccine year-round. Bring your prescriptions by the drive-thru on Airport Drive in Alex City, or input them online at www.medicineshop.com, or call them at 256-215-8014. The Medicine Shop, caring beyond prescriptions.
This song's a little bit different. I was talking to a fellow one time about different phobias. Some people are afraid of snakes or afraid of the weather or one thing or another. And so this little song came to mind. It's about a fellow talking about phobias, and the name of it is Women and Spiders.
Well, I got a friend who's a Navy SEAL. When it comes to being brave, buddy, he's the real deal. So I asked him one day, are you ever afraid?
He just grinned and said,
you know, a phobia can come in many shapes and forms. Some hate snakes while others don't like storms. But all those things don't bother me. But I have to admit, sometimes I get the shakes. 'Cause there's two things that I just can't take. When you hear it,
you're gonna think I'm insane.
But women and spiders with hairy legs, the only two things that mess with my head. Something about them just freaks me out. Yeah, I can't even talk with my tied up tongue. My knees go weak and I just come undone around women and spiders with hairy legs. Then he said, let me explain. You see, a woman is the prettiest thing on this earth, and a creepy crawler spider is the absolute worst. These two things are at both extremes. But a good-looking girl can make me stutter and stammer. An eight-legged spider knocks me out like a hammer. So maybe now you see what I mean about women and spiders with hairy legs. The only two things that mess with my head. Something about them just freaks me out. Yeah, I can't even talk with my tied up tongue. My knees go weak and I just come undone around women and spiders with hairy legs. Well, I got a girl and I treat her like a queen. She's got the prettiest legs I've ever seen. If I hear her scream, I run the other way. But she hates spiders just like me. Yeah, women and spiders with hairy legs, the only two things that mess with my head. Something about them just freaks me out. Yeah, my heart starts pounding down deep in my chest. Either one can give me a cardiac arrest. Women and spiders with hairy legs. Yeah, I love women, but I hate spiders with hairy legs.
Welcome back to the Barnyard Jamboree. My name's Kenny Dean, along with Mr. Roger, the Dodger Vine, singer, songwriter of sad songs, of funny songs. We were talking about earlier about writing or co-writing, whether it's a crazy song, a sad song. You like kind of writing by yourself, don't you?
Mostly, yeah. Now,
Is there any reason?
Nobody
write with you?
I'm just hard to get along with. Now I have done some co-writing, but I guess when I get on a train of thought, it's hard for me to break that train of thought. And usually I'll finish a song, I'll go all the way through it till I finish it. And I guess kind of a bulldog, you get a bite of it, you don't want to let go. And it's hard, when you find a co-writer, you got to find somebody that jives with you pretty good. And I found a few that are like that. Chemistry, yeah. Because sometimes you'll write with somebody and they want to take that thought in a whole other direction. And you think, well, it needs to go this direction, so you can kind of have to do a little jostling around.
Meet in the middle sometimes?
Yeah, so it's a little more challenging. Unless you find somebody that kind of thinks like you do and you're going down the same road, then it's pretty easy. But to me, the most fun of songwriting is coming up with a good hook, a storyline or whatever. That'll, just like the lady I was talking about, Corinne Lack, in our chapter, they were, and I may have told you the story before, but
tell it again.
They were her husband was in the chapter with us, and they were in their 80s, and she's picking at him one day, and she said, yeah, he's an old dog, but he still makes me bark. Well, they decided to make that into a song, and they did, and they wrote it, and she was at a workshop with Max T. Barnes, who's a songwriter. And he said, I tell you what, I'll take that and show it to Ray Stevens. And he did. And Ray Stevens cut that song. It's called You May Be an Old Dog, Honey, But You Still Make Me Bark. And played it on his RFD TV show.
Yeah. you never know. So that's why don't be afraid to write. Don't be afraid to write what you feel or how you feel, because you never know who's going to pick it up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's all about. I was talking to a buddy of mine, Rexton Lee, the other day, and he's had some success up in Nashville, and he went by RCA. They just bought out EMI, I believe. I think so. But he was talking to the gentleman there that's the very head of it. And, he was just, it's different now than it was 5, 6, 7 years ago as far as trying to pitch a song. You come in there now and it's like a panel of 6, and they listen to your song, yay, nay. So it's a completely different ball game now. It's a tough ball game.
Yeah, and it used to be you could go up there and just go down Music Row and hand a song to each one of the publishers, but now you have to kind of have it screened to get it into somebody that's already heard it.
It's just so many folks that write, men, women, young and old, and I don't think there's an age for writing. You know, but I do believe that the older you get, the more experience that you've gone through, the more life ups and downs that you've had, the more songs that you can
But it
write.
doesn't have to be just like your previous guest, Emmy Sunshine.
Yeah, Emmy Sunshine, our very first guest at 13 years old. You know, she's a great songwriter, but she also covers some songs too. So don't be afraid to try something. Don't ever get down the road. I don't care how old you are. Don't ever get down the road and look back and say, "Man, I wish I'd have tried that." Don't do that to yourself, because you just never know. Whatever you're trying, and I'm not just talking about music. It could be anything. Don't ever hold back. As my brother Charles Dean would say, when I used to go for him for advice, he'd just say, "Go for it, baby." That's what I'm saying right now.
That's what they tell us at some of these workshops. They say, just be yourself. Mostly they said, because if you try to write for, like, I'm going to write a song for Luke Bryan, it ain't going to come out the way you want it to. Now, now, he may pick up one of your songs, but just write what's in your heart and what's in your mind. And
natural.
Just let it flow. And he said, a lot of times, like one guy, he said, I think they just drop out of heaven and land on you, and you better catch it when you're there.
Has that helped you in writing?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, because one thing I found out early on, or not too early on, but anyway, I love to write funny songs, humorous songs. And somebody would say, well, that nobody takes comedy seriously. But people enjoy it, and that's what I enjoy. If I can get over, music tries to evoke an emotion. It can be tears, it can be anger, it can be make your foot tap, it can be a funny song. If you're evoking emotion from somebody, you're doing good.
I've been saying this for years. We don't plan on emotions. We don't plan on crying. We don't plan on singing. You know what that's dealing with? That's dealing from the heart. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Game day. Last season you were watching football at the mercy of that loathed cable company and your weird roommate with the ornery chinchilla. But today you're going to watch wherever the wild you want. You go here, Wild Wind Cafe. They've got all the games on more screens than you can count, and cute roommates. This is just the wild you need. So go wild, superfan. We can't help you choking QB, but we do have cold beer.
Lake Area Realty is Lake Martin's Century 21 real estate company that proudly serves all the Lake Martin area. Rhonda Gaskin and her staff of caring professional realtors offer spool sales for buyers and sellers in the area, and can even help you with finding rentals or managing your current property. Whether it's your dream lake home, waterfront property, area family home in town, or just a starter home, Lake Area Realty can handle it all and advise you on all your needs. Buying and selling real estate is important to the professionals at Century 21. Lake Area Realty are your friends in real estate. Call or visit lakearearealty.net.
Music Depot next to Depot Gun and Pawn is the home of the unknown guitar man. But Music Depot is a true music store with a huge selection of Alvarez and Fender acoustics and Fender Expo system for a great home entertainment sound with a price that will fit your budget. Music Depot has a repair shop to fix just about any guitar problem. If you are a music lover, you're going to love the selection you have to choose from at Music Depot on Highway 280 next to Depot Gun and Pawn in Alex City.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free. Jerry?
When insurance agents work for only one company,
Michael!
their options are simply limited.
Anybody!
But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
All right, this is a little song. A fellow was telling me about the first love he ever had was when he was about 12 or 13 years old down at the beach in Panama City. And he said, and you always imagine what it was like if he could have ever met that girl again, but as it turned out, he never saw her again. So I took a little liberty and kind of rewrote this song and kind of gave it a little better ending. But this is called Dance in the Sand.
One last cup of sand, and the castle was complete, for a prince and a princess playing at the beach. The sun was sinking down as the waves swirled at our feet. I knelt down on one knee, said, "Will you be my queen?" And she wore her beach towel like a wedding gown, and a braided ring of sea oats like a royal crown. Pop top from a can made the perfect wedding band. Then we danced in the sand. Was afraid she was gone forever. Months turned into years. Then one spring break night, I was walking on the pier when a voice so familiar said, "Do you remember me?" I said, "Only every day since we were just 13. 'Cause you wore your beach towel like a wedding gown, and a braided ring of sea oats like a royal crown. Pop top from a can made the perfect wedding band. Then we danced in the sand." I said, "Take my arm and I'll walk you down. Music of the waves will be the only sound. Like king and queen, we'll go back again. Walk the shores hand in hand." And she wore her beach towel like a wedding gown, and the moonlight in her hair like a royal crown. I took the glass ring off my hand till I could buy her a wedding band. Then we danced in the sand. Oh, we danced in the sand.
When I say thank you for being with us tonight, that's really an understatement. I really appreciate you being with us tonight. Don't forget we'll be back on next week. Brand new artist. Not a brand new show, brand new artist. My name's Kenny Dean. Y'all have a good night.
Well, come on, folks, it's time again. The guitars are out, my friends are in the barnyard. Grab a bell or grab a stool, we're gonna pick a bit and sing a few in the barnyard. People of all music kind, come on in because it's time.